Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be going over inverse derivatives. So this is an inverse function kind of problem. So in this case, it's asking to calculate the f inverse derivative of some value b. So let's take a look at a. So when we see a, they give us that f of x equals x cubed plus 7 and b equals 6. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite that f of x equals x cubed plus 7 and b equals 6. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set b equal to the function, okay? Because this is the value they're going to ask for. So, knowing how inverse works, we're going to put 6 out here, right? And set it equal to the function. So essentially, b equals f of x, right? Okay. So now we're going to solve this. So x cubed equals -1, right? 6 minus 7. And then so x equals the cube root of -1, which equals -1. So x equals -1, right? So now we're going to find that the f inverse derivative of b equals 1 over f prime of whatever got you to that value of b, which is, in this case, I'm going to do it like this. X equals -1, right? We can take out the -1 for now because we're just writing the equation down. So that's basically what we have, right? So let's rewrite x equals -1 over here. So in our case, we know that b equals 6, right, from the problem above. So to find f inverse prime of 6, that equals 1 over f prime of x is -1, so -1. So now, from here, we need to find f prime of x. So f of x equals x cubed plus 7, so f prime of x equals 3x squared, right? This is just because I just did the power rule. So now what's going to happen is we're going to plug it in. So f prime of -1 equals 3 times -1 squared, which is just 3 times 1, which is 3. So our answer is f inverse prime of 6 equals 1 over 3, 1/3. So that's how you would approach this one. So highlight our answer. Okay, moving on. We're going to go on to B. Let's use a different color. I'm going to erase all of this, so I'm going to leave it up so you can screenshot or pause really quick. All right, now I'm erasing. All right, you guys can copy down B for a second. Okay, so we know for B that f of x equals tan of x, and that is from -pi/2 to pi/2. And they say that b equals √3. Okay, so like I did before, but I'm going to accelerate the process. So to make this process more efficient, let's use a screen color. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the derivative of f of x, right? And we know that's secant squared x, okay? Now, we're going to set Okay, so this is step 1, finding the derivative. Step 2, okay, is going to be setting root 3 equal to the function, okay? And from trig, we can say that x equals pi over 3, okay? And this is going to be pi over 3 because it is in between negative pi, sorry, kind of rambled right there. Because it's in between negative pi over 2 and pi over 2, which is our bound. So that is, in fact, correct, okay? So we can use pi over 3. And then, so our third step is we know that f inverse prime of, what is our b value? Root 3 equals 1 over f prime of pi over 3. And step 4, plug in. So f prime of pi over 3 equals, we know that f prime is equal to secant squared x, so it's going to be secant squared pi over 3. We know that secant of pi over 3 is 2, so essentially this is secant of pi over 3 times secant of pi over 3. And we know it's 2, so 2 times 2 equals 4. So our answer, f inverse prime of root 3 is equal to 1 over 4. Boom. Highlight. Okay. So that's how you attack these problems. So I'm going to kind of make like a step-by-step kind of list of what you should do when you see these kind of problems. So first step, take derivative. Second step, set desired value. In this case, it's like b equals root 3 value to the function. 3, solve for x. 4, use formula which goes f inverse prime of the desired value equals 1 over f prime of x, which is the value you solve for. And 5, answer / solve. So solve it. So this is going to be your answer. You want that. So that's how you attack these problems. I'm not going to go over C anymore just for time, but I hope you guys learned a little bit, and good luck. Thanks for watching my videos.